Good evening, I'm Siddiq Akbar and welcome to Prime TV News. Let us first start off by taking a look at today's headlines.
The President underscores that forces treacherous to the country destroy the children's future. Party secretaries of the two main parties pledge support for the conduct of a free and fair poll. J.R. Jayawardena's grandson says issues have already surfaced in the alliance formed by the UNP. Sri Lanka is upgraded to a middle-income country. And the news overseas, German police hunt the Munich bomber traveler.
Now for the news in detail. We start off with the news here at home. Forces treacherous to the country destroy the future of the children. As such, President Rajapaksa invites the nation to defeat such forces and conquer the world. The President made these observations at the inauguration of the Mahinda Rajapaksa International Stadium at Diyagama in Homagama, opening more avenues for athletes.
පියෙක් වශයෙන් මේ දරු පරපුරට දෙන දායාදයක් වශයෙන් මා ඔබට මෙය තිලන කරනවා.
He told thousands of students who attended the occasion that to believe in themselves and to think big. He was optimistic that the world-class sports complex would help to mold athletics of international caliber from every corner of the country, including the Jaffna Peninsula. He was upbeat about the completion of the work on the complex with the ending of the war. What was vital for the accomplishment of an uphill task was commitment.
ඔබ මේ රට දිනු පිරිසක් රට දිනා ලෝකය දිනන්නට ඔබ හෙට සූදානම් වෙන්නේ කියන ඉල්ලීම කරමින් ඔබ සියලු දෙනාටම සුබ අනාගතයක් පතමි.
The massive complex spans 126 acres. It was designed on an environment-friendly note on the instructions of the President. The inauguration was made colorful with a crawl related to the opening ceremony brought to the ground by parachuters of the armed forces. The President planted a sandalwood sapling to mark the event. The hierarchy of the armed forces, the IGP, parliamentarians and many athletes graced the occasion. A notable feature was the construction of the sports complex with grants from the Mahinda Rajapaksa Sports Development Foundation without using any state funds.
General secretaries of the two main parties have called on their supporters to extend their full support for the conduct of a free and fair election. They made this appeal after meeting the Elections Commissioner today.
අපි සම්පූර්ණ සහයෝගය මේ මැතිවරණයේ නිදහස් සාධාරණ පැවැත්වීමටත් ඒ වගේම
General Secretary of the Freedom Alliance and Minister Susil Premchand said they pledged full support for the conduct of a free and fair poll. He also said that an open request was being made to all their supporters to avoid violence and enable the people to exercise their franchise in a peaceful environment. Meanwhile, UNP General Secretary Tissa Thanayaka said, as the two leading political parties in the contest, they agreed to make an appeal to the supporters to enable the people to cast their votes peacefully. He said, this is a national election and they should be honest to accept any result.
Many issues have cropped up within the alliance formed by the UNP. As such, UNP supporters should act intelligently. This has been stressed by Pradeep Jayawardena, the grandson of former President J.R. Jayawardena. He said he had been brought up at the residence of J.R. Jayawardena since he was 11 years old. He had close links with him. He had also been involved in several political events with J.R. Jayawardena and closely associated with the UNP. However, the talented are not being permitted to serve within the party and they are marginalized. This is a serious and pathetic situation. Pradeep Jayawardena pointed out that the party had lost its symbol in addition to its colour. He made a fervent appeal from the supporters to vote for an outsider. This has been mooted after forming an alliance. He is witnessing many issues within this alliance. Mr. Jayawardena called on the UNP supporters to vote for President Rajapaksa at this election. The UNP alternate group, consisting of about 250 local government members, has assured its fullest support to President Rajapaksa at the polls. Briefing journalists at the Colombo Mahaveli Centre, UNP opposition leader of the Gampaha Pradeshiya Sabha, Jayanta Jayakodiarachi, said the UNP-JVP combination had no proper political program. He said the two parties never understood each other. They differed in ideologies and could never work together. Mr. Jayakodi opined that both the UNP and JVP had leaders who rose by surprise to their present positions. The government had a strong political leadership guided by the President, who is with long years of experience. Therefore, he added that there is no other leader than Mahinda Rajapaksa who would be voted to office of the President. Opposition leader of the Medavachiya Pradeshiya Sabha, Nalin Wijeyaratne, opposition leader of the Wattala Pradeshiya Sabha, Thusita Wijeyamanna, and member of the Biyagama Pradeshiya Sabha, Saman Vijayasiri, also addressed the gathering. The Defence Secretary has underscored that the country which had been liberated should not be betrayed or led towards a bloodbath. He opined that attempts were being made to reverse the victory achieved using individuals who entertain hatred in their hearts and those who were unable to gain a separate state along with someone who was craving for power. He said what was needed today was to establish the achieved victory and the honourable peace by improving the economy through development. The need of the era is to improve the livelihoods of the people without leading the country towards a bloodbath. The Defence Secretary was addressing seminars under the theme Crowning of Victory today and tomorrow at Kottapola and Hikkadua. Parliamentarian Basil Rajapaksa has expressed confidence that the Muslim community would join in supporting the President to express their gratitude to him for enabling them to live in brotherhood and in a peaceful environment. Mr. Rajapaksa was speaking at a function organized by the Badriya Jumma Mosque at Katankudi in Batticaloa. The event was organized to pledge support to the President. More than 1,000 representatives of Muslim organizations were present. Maulavi Ibrahim Nadvi, Minister Vinayagamurthy Murlidharan, Eastern Chief Minister Sivanesadurai Chandrakantan and Eastern Minister MLAM Hizbullah were present. Sri Lanka's north, which inherits a unique Tamil cultural identity with deeply rooted traditional beliefs and customs, after a lapse of 30 years, holds a mega cultural show. The event was staged at the BMICH in Colombo yesterday.